Hi everyone, thanks for joining me for today's question and answer video. I do this every single Monday, so please ask questions down below and come back next Monday for the answer. Let me know what you think. I'm answering questions from last video, the last question and answer video from last Monday. All I ask is please tell us your locations. Ask me anything you want to, guys. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be appropriate to the subject matter I'm asking. I'll still try to answer it. If I even miss your question, it's not on purpose. I didn't see it. It happens. Sometimes they also get removed from YouTube, especially if you leave like a link or something. So please ask questions. Tell us where you are. You can be general in your locations. And the other thing I ask is, if you please, if you haven't already, please consider signing and sharing a petition I made over a year ago. God, it might be getting close to 2 years now. Stop narcissistic online bullying. It's huge on the rise. It's the #1 cause of young people taking their lives. If you don't think it affects you, please try to realize how bad and damaging it is to other people, to children, okay? Stuff like this. So if you could just hit the link and touch yes, you support it. That's all you got to do. It's global, everyone in the world, all right? And it won't, you don't have to do anything else. You don't have to donate money or share it or do anything. If you could just support it, I'd really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Let's get into the questions. First one is from Victoria from the Bay Area. Hi, Victoria. I still don't understand really what you want from me on this question. You want to know what I think of it. Let me read it. Victoria from the Bay Area. A lot of therapists are doing reaction videos on Jelly Roll. Somebody save me. I would love to hear your opinion on this. Sonia Lee also did a split. Oh, I'd like to hear your opinion on this. Sonia Lee also did a split off of Somebody Saving Me. I would love to hear your opinion. So I typed in a song, or I typed in Jelly Roll. It said save me. I played it. It was a fat guy, gross, ugly, with tattoos, and I didn't really care for the song. I don't know what else to say. I typed in Sonia Lee. You know what? I might have typed it in wrong, actually, now. I typed that in. I might have typed in Sophia Lee, and I came across channels. I couldn't find anyone singing the song as well, this person. I'm sorry, Victoria. If you want to send me a link, I'll follow it, watch it. I don't know what to say. Was I supposed to listen to the lyrics? I'm not very good at that, listening to lyrics in songs either. I like the music, and that's about it. But the song I didn't really care for, I guess. I don't know what you want. What's the big deal about it? How about you tell me that? Why are so many people reacting to the song, Somebody Save Me? I don't even know that. Can you help me out, Victoria? I'd love to give you my opinion. Is it just watch the song and what do I think about the lyrics? I don't know. Help me out. Thanks. KJNS8LK from Southern California. Hello, KJN-. After 28 years of being on antidepressants, I am 100% off them and I have no depression. That's great. Sorry for the 28 years. I'm angry the doctors kept telling me I can never go off them. 28 years of flat emotions. Huh. Welcome to the world. I said, oh no, you're okay now. Enjoy your new and improved self, and I hope life is beautiful for you. Yeah. I'm glad you're not depressed anymore. I don't know why a doctor would tell you you can never come off them. Guys, always get a second opinion, right? If you took your car in for an oil change and they said, oh my God, your car is going to blow up here in a minute, and you're like, there's no problems with it, what are you talking about? Would you just pay them $5,000 or maybe go ask another mechanic, right? Say, hey, this is kind of weird. You said my car is going to blow up in the next few days and it's running just fine. So I have to totally trust you and give you $5,000. How about just go somewhere else and ask them? So let's get second opinion, guys, especially when it comes to this thing. Yeah. Ron Drake, don't know where you're from. Let us know. Tell us your locations, please. Thank you. Married to diagnosed bipolar BPD female for 18 years. 2 children, 1 adopted one. Thank you for adopting. Final discard 2 months ago. Rumination is terrible. Can't sleep. But I feel like that if I'm going to be alone now, I'd rather do it anonymously. Alone where nobody knows me. Is this normal? Why do I feel this way? Shame? I still have this want, need to help her. I feel sorry for her. And I understand that I shouldn't. Anonymous. I see that as freedom. Well, screw the shouldn't. Do you want to feel sorry for her anymore? How about that? Maybe not. You know, shouldn't is like your dad telling you that or something. You know, somebody else did. Who cares? You know, maybe you don't want to feel sorry for her anymore. Maybe you don't want to miss her anymore. And that's okay. We can accept that we feel some way and we can not want to anymore. So what do? We process it. We work it out. We talk. Okay? We have to. We're social animals. We have to talk to each other. That's what makes us feel better. Okay? I'm really sorry. The rumination, the can't sleep, there's lots of professional help out there for you. You can ask questions here. You can watch my videos. I talk about how to get better sleep. I talk about what to do with rumination. But really, we need to talk this stuff out because we need to get our emotions out of here and close them. And we need to get our thoughts out of here. Yeah? And understand, make sense of our experiences. Why do you want to isolate? It's actually a very typical reaction. I don't say normal, because what is normal? This stuff certainly isn't, is it? These people certainly aren't normal. Our experiences with them aren't normal. So how could our reactions be normal? Typical of this experience? Definitely. Isolation. We want to isolate. A part of depression, when we lose someone, is the biggest times in our life we might, if we're ever going to have any depression at all, it's going to be when we lose somebody, when the relationship ends, when someone dies. Okay, so here we have someone gone, and we might have situational depression, especially after how tumultuous the relationship is. It makes it worse. We have lots of self-doubt, anxiety. And depression is pulling myself away from society. Either I'm rejected from society, I'm not accepted from society, either I be put in prison or something like that, or I don't want to be a part of society, whatever it is, but I'm away from people. My brain will tell me people are sick or dangerous or just they all hate me. I can't find any similarities. There's no, right? And so it's real common to isolate. Also, our brain might think that's the only way to protect us. That's depression. People are bad, scary, watch out. Just stay at home. It's easier, it's better. It's my brain only cares about keeping me alive, but I need emotional connection and stuff like this with people. But this takes over. It says, nope, we're going to just stay alive. Okay? Turn the lights off, lock your doors, lock your windows. Right? We're in mourning, maybe. Okay? Very typical of these types of experiences. All right? Take the time you need, and then at some point we might need to push ourselves to get out there, talk to people. Touch people, hug them, kiss them, say I love you, buy them gifts. This will all help you. But everything you're feeling, there's help for this. And everybody's capable of healing from these experiences, okay? So don't give up. And keep trying and ask for some help, right? You're kind of doing it here, right? Good luck on your journey. Happy me. Good to see you. I forgot where you're from. I'm sorry. Hi, David. Thanks for trying to answer my question. All I want to know is what a person with BPD will go through during a psychotic break. Is it the same as a breakdown, and how does it affect them long-term and with future relationships? And so we have all these little terms for this and that, and it's not definitive definitions and stuff. Psychosis is a big gray area. We can slip in and out of that. It doesn't mean we're a psychotic person. Borderlines is the term is right on that line, right? And they might slip in and out of psychosis. One of the biggest times they might is during rage, temper tantrums. Okay, our body might go offline of our nervous system. Our emotions might take over our logic, and we fear. Usually it's a lot of fear and anger, and we're trying to protect ourselves. Okay, psychosis means I'm hallucinating, seeing things that aren't there, or hearing things that aren't real. I might also think things happen that never happened, stuff like this. But a psychotic breakdown maybe slipping into psychosis, I think, can be very triggered by our past experiences of trauma, and anger helps. Dissociating, some that might dissociate. I know I'm being very general here because there's not an exact definition, okay? And you can say an emotional breakdown, a psychotic breakdown. You could say a nervous breakdown, where we just think that there's nothing, absolutely hopeless, helpless, slip out of consciousness, of awareness of ourself. Our brain completely takes over, might make fears and stuff bigger than they actually are. Okay? What they will go through is kind of escape from our body. A lot of people won't remember it. Very common, depending on the person, the individual. We all react different to trauma. I happen to be someone that remembers details during trauma. It's kind of weird. It's not common. Most people have worse memories. When something really bad happens and like police come and talk to everybody, I'm the one that knows all the details. I'll know exactly how many gunshots. I'll know exactly what they were wearing. I'll know exactly what they did. Yeah, where most people are real general. Like, I don't know. I heard 8 gunshots and there's like 2. He was wearing all red and he's wearing black, shit like that. I remember every single detail. I hope I helped you a little bit by explaining that. It's not easy. It's not easy. Psychosis being such a gray area, people slipping in and out of it for different reasons. Yeah. But people that experience trauma growing up, where they can't protect themselves, so hopeless, so helpless, so scared, so angry, things like this. And when you see a borderline slip into rage and completely lose it, they might be in psychosis. Yeah, and their actions and their threats might be very extreme. It might take a while to calm them down. They may not remember. Okay, thank you. Happy me. Sarah, don't know where you're from. Please tell us your locations. Please tell us where you are. Locations, 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 locations. I feel like I should type it all over the screen. In the title, on the thumbnail, all over the screen. Say it every 5 seconds. have just a song constantly going, locations, locations. Hey, I'm Sarah, 20 years old. I was recently diagnosed with BPD, and I'm trying to learn more about it from your own videos. I went through a lot while growing up, and I'm still fighting to get out of this environment to be able to heal. I recently learned about my splittings, and my splitting get dangerous the moment I feel I'm in danger or stressed out, but I'm managing through it slowly. Good. I'm sorry, Sarah. Please don't accept the diagnosis as a sentence. It's not who you are. Okay? We all have problems, all of us. So you're not alone on that. You have a specific problem. People have specific problems. And there's millions of people with borderline. I would suggest get a second opinion. Okay? There might be more diagnosis. It might be something else. Just confirm it so you don't doubt or wonder. Unless maybe you really relate to that. But thanks for watching my videos. Just to let you know, the preferred treatment for this disorder is DBT therapy. It's a form of talk therapy, dialectical behavioral therapy, and they've had really good success. There's been a lot of people who have been able to put this disorder into remission. You being 20 years old, Sarah, you have a huge advantage. Your brain is still growing. You're very malleable. So everything you do right now, it will pay off. Any self-investment you make with yourself will pay off. And you have an extremely good chance to put this behind you eventually. It might take some time, okay? And I see, being 20 years old, and we might not have the healthiest family. It seems like maybe you're in that environment still. We need to get out of it. I help my clients heal from CPTSD. It's due to stress. And I cannot help my clients heal from stress until they're away from stress. First things I do is I start evaluating their relationships, their job, everything. Where's stress? How much stress is all this? And we try to get that down before we can move on and heal from it. Can't heal from the fire while you're in the flames. That's what I say. Your parents might have really done the most that helped you get this disorder. And if you stick around them while I try and heal from it, it may not happen. Okay, Sarah, I strongly suggest to get some type of income. Hopefully that provides insurance so you can pay for this on your own and seek treatment on your own. Okay? If people aren't going to help you, they're just going to hurt you. Okay? But this isn't who you are, Sarah. It's just a problem. All right? And we've got to try to fix our problems and become the best versions of ourselves, but you have such a good chance, especially at your age. You seem sweet. You seem that you are insightful. It looks like you can look at yourself. All really good things. Okay? Don't give up. Lower the stress in your life. Find the help you need. It's there. It's out there. Okay? Thank you. Good luck, Sarah. Healing Family from California. Hello, Healing Family. Thank you for your advice on my fears. I will for sure start looking into talking to a family lawyer to know my rights and what he can do and what he can't do. It's weird. Well, everything he does is weird. All I asked my ex-fiance regarding the kids is to meet me somewhere the first couple of times they see him. I told him I wanted to be present those first couple of times to make sure the kids' emotional being is stable. I want to be there to make sure they feel okay and safe since they think their father is dead and are just confused. Don't you think this is like common sense? Their father is refusing and doesn't want me to be there. He just wants to pick them up after being out of their lives and a total stranger to them for the almost past year. I feel like he is running away from being in front of me after what he did to us. I'm thinking full of shame, or memories will come back. What do you think? Sounds like it. I mean, I don't know, right? I'm sorry. I don't know you or him. You know, maybe when you see him, you don't stop talking about your relationship with him. Right? You keep saying, do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? I don't know. You're right. I can see him not wanting to do it. Regardless, he should be communicating with you. He can say, I'm sorry, it's going to hurt me to see you right now. You know, but obviously he can't communicate. Look, I don't know him. All right? I don't know you. I don't know your children. And I'm definitely never going to tell people what to do, and definitely not going to tell a mother how to raise her kids or anything. I'm just saying, if you don't want him in your children's lives, then start making choices accordingly. If he is so unstable and so toxic that he's dangerous to your children, don't volunteer to see them, for him to see them. Right? It's a tough choice to make for your children, but they need you to keep them safe and secure. That's mom's role. If you have one role in their lives, keep them safe, make them feel secure. Do that. If he is a danger, I'm not saying he is, I don't know. And I'm not suggesting to do anything. I'm saying keep your children away from him if he's dangerous. Okay? Don't volunteer. Don't say, oh, I want to be around when you see him. If you need to be around him when he sees your kids, it doesn't sound very safe. Yeah? Your children aren't going to benefit from seeing him once every few years. And he's toxic and he doesn't connect with them and doesn't talk to them. It won't be good for them. They don't need that. They need a father in their life to meet their emotional needs, to be involved in their lives and show them direction. If he can't do that, it seems like you're just letting him see them for him. Screw him. He's been gone. He's been absent. He has not been a father. He has not helped them. He's not been there for them at all. Now he wants to be. Once. Say no. Don't make it easy for him. Right? If you want him involved in your children's lives, then try really hard to do that on a regular basis. And he needs to meet their needs. And he can't be on drugs. And he can't abuse them and be around people you don't know for stuff like this, right? Put your foot down, Mom. Decide what you want to do and follow through with that. If you want him to be a part of their lives, I would do it through the courts. Some kind of mediation that's documented use a parental app that you only talk about the kids, stuff like this, and come up with a schedule where he can pick them up and see them. And you're going to have to throw your arms up. You can't always be there, right? You need to make a choice, Mom. I don't know how old the kids are now, but we can't wait to make that choice. Let's make a choice and make it now. Decide what we're going to do. Is he going to be a part of the children's lives? And ask him and say, if that's what you want, then it needs to be a regular basis. Yeah, you need to have a stable home. I need to know who they're going to see, at least, who they're going to be around. And if he's not going to cooperate, screw him. And if you want him out of your children's life, shame him. Remind him constantly of how bad he has failed at being a father. And they'll usually stay away. Not telling you what to do, except make a choice. Let's decide what we're going to do. Okay? If you want him to be in their lives, give him the opportunity. And if he fails, then accept that. We can't make him be a good father. We can't make him care for your kids. We can't make him be stable, right? Okay? Do you want him in your children's lives? If you do, then try. Work with him. Okay? Okay. Good luck. Not an easy situation to be in, not an easy decision to make. I'm sorry. I wouldn't want to make that decision. But I think it needs to be made. And you're the one that can make that. And we stand by, all of us stand by whatever you decide. Okay? Good luck. Surnatural. Quebec, Canada. Quebec. I already asked a question about the recent MRI results and some cognitive tests. I did. They discovered that my brain didn't function properly and the amygdala didn't work as it's supposed to. I'm from Alsace, France. Sorry, I ruined that. But I'm currently living in Quebec, Canada for my work. To be precise. I don't know what that word is you spelled. I don't think that's English. Lvujivik. Lujvik. The doctors absolutely refuse to give me any diagnosis. I don't feel a high range of emotions that would be normal or angry. I care about my immediate family, my kids, elderly parents, but others. I'm afraid I don't care much. I'm just curious about what you would think about this. Your videos are informative and I appreciate your humor. I just want to inform my family if it's something that is hereditary and I don't want to hurt them without knowing it. I read your question last time and I recommended that you see another doctor. That's all I can say. I really can't. I'm not qualified to talk about that. I'm not going to. This is between you and your doctor. It sounds like definitely get another doctor to tell you what's going on. Okay? Find out if this is something that happened when you're forming in the womb. Is this something that happened that formed during your childhood? Or is this genetic? Right? How would I know? The only advice I have is get second opinion. I don't know what else to say. It sounds like you have a part of your brain that's not functioning properly. That's it. If there's maybe there is not a diagnosis for this particular disorder. Maybe it's a particular problem. If it causes negative effects in your life, it would be considered a disorder. Maybe there's no diagnosis for this yet. Right? Maybe they don't know. All I can tell you is it's not functioning properly. Maybe there's things you can do for better brain functioning. I would look into hormones. All right? Tell your family about it anyway. Tell them what you know. Not to create alarm or raise any kind of fear or alarm for them if you need to tell them or want to. I don't know what to tell you. You just want to inform your family of something. I'm trying to look at the exact question. I'm just curious about what you would think about this. I don't have anything to think about. I'm not thinking anything about it. Because I don't know. your amygdala is not working properly, so you don't have a wide range of emotion. Wouldn't know why or how, unless this is developmental or genetic. Do you have anyone else in your family like this? Look up your family history. Look up, see if they've broken any laws, committed any crime. It might be psychopathy. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm only going through so much because you're asking me again. And I already said I don't know. Get a second opinion. Maybe you didn't see that when I read your question last time. I'm really not hiding anything from you. I really don't know what to tell you. Unless I was a neurosurgeon and looked at your charts and your x-rays and I knew what they meant. I don't. And an x-ray would be interesting. See if you don't have much activity in your prefrontal cortex. That's what I would imagine. That could be interesting. Look up Dr. James Falcone, Falcon. Maybe that'll help. I'm sorry. Ask me anything else you want. Good luck. Janet, please, why has my ex blocked me? He is seeing someone else. Thank you for your videos. Thank you for watching them. Janet, how? I don't know. I don't know him. He didn't tell me. Sounds like, I would guess he doesn't want you to intervene. If he treated you really badly and abused you, I bet he doesn't want the new one to know. Right? If all he cares about is people as a source of something that he can gain from them by exploiting people, then he's done exploiting you right now and he's exploiting someone else. And when he wants to exploit you again, he'll contact you again. If he's toxic, he probably will. If he's toxic, this relationship won't work out, like none of them will, like yours didn't. And the toxic people are very not self-reliant and rely on others and depend on others and lean on others and use others and exploit others. So he'll probably be back. I would talk to someone and take this opportunity, this time that you have while he's with someone else, to heal. So you can better protect yourself so you're not so vulnerable. Okay? Sorry, I don't know him or what his brain's doing or what he's thinking. Ask me more if you think I can help you by giving me more information. That might help. Okay? Good luck. Protect yourself. Rory from Ohio. Hello, Rory. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. I did. Thank you very much. I hope everybody had a beautiful Sunday. Great weekend. Lots of crazy things happening in this country and other countries abroad. I know I am here in sunny Ohio. Good. Do you think their addictions are used as a triangulation against us to further torment, control, and manipulate us? Another way they can hurt us both emotionally and physically. Excellent question. Really good question. Really good. So, are they used similar to this triangulation? Totally. I'll tell you why. To further torment, control, and manipulate us. Now, I wouldn't say that they have addictions just to do that to us. I think they have addictions and they do that to us. Does that make sense? Right? They're not developing a cocaine habit just to torment you, right? But they have a cocaine habit and they torment you. How about that? Anybody who has lived with or have had a very close person in their life with a major addiction problem knows that this is true, that they do this. The reason is addictions will always be number one. Yeah. I don't care what addicts say. I don't. The more we have an addiction, the more we're on chemicals, substances, the further we become away from our true self, right? Anybody who's drank in their 20s, I guarantee you did something stupid. That it doesn't best say who you are. I made a mistake. I was drunk. Right? So anybody that sits there and tells me about themselves, their self, true self, and they're high, I don't really give a shit what you say. You get high every day and you're going to tell me about your addiction, I'm not going to listen to a word. Nope. You do drugs and tell me who you are, means nothing to me. Right? Just like a drunk sitting there going, I'm so this and I'm so that. Oh, okay. Whatever. Addictions will always be number one. Always. And they may not show that. They may not have to. They may never be tested. Okay? But when a person tries to intervene in an addiction, you are a threat to that addiction. My addiction is number one. I need this. People don't become addicts because it feels good. People become addicts because it stops feeling bad. Do you understand that? Because addictions, drugs, alcohol stop feeling good eventually. They don't feel good anymore. You drink every day, you're hungover every day, that alcohol doesn't feel good anymore. No. Okay? So why do they keep doing it? They're dependent. They've literally become chemically dependent and they have troubles functioning without it. And it creates a huge amount of fear. Take that away from me. You're a threat. Oh, I should quit? Oh, really? Bye. I've seen a mother sell her children for drugs. Not proud that I've seen that. I've seen it. I've seen children taken away from the state because mom can't stop drinking or drugs. You chose that. And you chose that every day for a long time until they finally took your children away, because I know CSD in this country and it sucks. It's awful. It's a horrible, failure, miserable program. Doesn't work. And for them to take your children away, it was bad. Real bad. Addictions are number one, and anything that interferes with that is a threat, especially you. You want to sit there and try to talk about my addiction with me, you're already threatening me. I'm going to lie. I'm going to protect it. It's not that bad. Go away. I'll tell you whatever you need to hear. I'll promise whatever. And it becomes like another person in the relationship. It's not just you and me, babe. It's you and me and cocaine. Alcohol. All right? And I can triangulate because this will always be more important than you. Just like a new girlfriend or a new boyfriend. A new love interest. It's exciting. This isn't exciting anymore. This is boring. It's toxic. Well, yeah, I know it's toxic. You're abusing me. Well, it's toxic. It's not fun to abuse you anymore. So I'm going to go abuse someone else. They don't really. But, yeah. That's why addictions, you will lose all your relationships. You will lose your job. You will lose your health. You'll lose your house, your car, your clothes. And you'll lose and lose and lose and lose until you punch through the bottom and finally see it. Holy shit. So, yeah. Anybody out there, let us know, right? You had an alcoholic father. What was that like? Yeah. Were you ever more important than the alcohol? No. No. Because a father that decides to drink while raising a child, yeah, values the alcohol more. Period. Because if you don't, then stop. Yeah. Okay? I know there's a lot of people out there that have dealt with addictions. Either personally, you had personal addictions of your own, or people that you loved, cared about, people that raised you had addictions. Your husband right now, your wife, your ex, addictions. It's prominent in this stuff the most. So it has to be. I'm amazed. Anybody who's dealt with trauma and abuse don't have addictions. I'm amazed that they never picked any of those up. Great. But if you want to let someone in your life with addiction, just be comfortable being at least number 2. Okay? And yeah, they will totally triangulate you. Because once they show you how important that addiction is, then you know that you're second. Right? And they'll use that. You'll get jealous. Because you might lose someone to that addiction, one way or another. Good question, Rory. Thank you. Let me know if I answered it. Thanks. Rose from the United Kingdom. Hi, Rose. Hi. Do you think it's possible to feel so sad and miss something so much you can feel the hurt but no longer cry? Just feel the hurt. Yeah, Rose. Usually that's called depression. Remember, loss is our worst experience. And when we lose something, especially someone we love, it's just us left and we introspect the most. We're the most critical and hardest on ourselves. You should have never done that. If I only done this, God, you're not good enough. Anybody else gonna ever love you again? That's called situational depression. Okay, Rose, I'm not telling you that you are. I can't. I'm not. Don't know. Just saying it sounds like it. And I'm really sorry, Rose. No matter what, make yourself feel better. Try. Reach out to people. Ask for help. Okay, Rose? Thank you. Good luck. I'm sorry. And that's it. That's the end of the questions. Thank you, everybody. If you think this video is beneficial to you or someone else, would you please consider thumbs up, subscribe, share it, hit the notification bell and let you know when other of my things are posted all week long. I post memes and videos almost every day. And keep asking me questions. Let me know what you think of my answers, okay? Sorry if I missed them. Ask me again, please. Love yourself first, guys. Have a beautiful week. Bye-bye.